Welcome to the Clopen Effect, a retail podcast. Thanks for hanging out with us today. I'm your host, Meredith.
And I'm your host, Cass.
Let's have some fun.
Hello. Every time you do that.
I hardly remember that night. That was so
That
fun.
was so fun.
So fun.
You know,
Oh,
and
hey,
then
everybody.
I've been having all my memories of when we went to Indianapolis come up
Oh,
on my Snapchat.
so fun.
That was so fun. You're like, this guy just called me a fucking asshole.
And then we were at the St. Elmo's. We were at St. Elmo's. They just let any assholes in here, huh? Because I told them I didn't need meat.
That was
so
that was
great.
good.
That's when we've tried our first old fashioned.
It was spicy.
Yeah, it was so spicy. I couldn't
So
believe it. It was
spicy.
giving me goosebumps. And
Not-
other
not
things were
spicy
happening.
Hot. Not spicy hot. It was spicy in a cinnamony, nutmeggy way.
Every time I tell someone that was our first old fashioned was that it tasted spicy, they were like, I don't know what you
Yeah.
mean.
People don't understand spice.
Yeah.
It doesn't have
It
to
just
be.
was weird.
It's not hot spicy.
And I've never had one like that since.
No.
And I like old fashions.
Yeah, I know. You've been
But
drinking them all the time.
Because it was like I needed to
Yeah.
try them.
Well, Kendra made us a good one when she came
yes.
on.
Yes.
Kendra. Oh, I probably shouldn't say anything. I don't know if she's announced anything yet. We're waiting.
Shoot, we're not editing this.
Tyler and Kendra were waiting. Anyways, change the subject. I know we're not editing because I flaked out on you on Tuesday night.
No, you did not. You did not. We are.
I did not feel good.
I was just talking to Julia about something because she's been working 8 days in a row,
Oh,
and
shoot.
someone needed a favor, and she texted me, and she's like, "I really just can't."
Yeah.
And I said, "It is okay to say
Yeah.
no."
You sent me that TikTok of that old guy.
Yes.
And he's like, you can just say no.
"You don't have to give a reason.
No.
Just say no.
Yeah.
I
People-
can't do that."
And if people think you're an asshole for just saying no and not giving a reason, that's on them, not you.
That's exactly. Repeat after us. Say no.
Just say no. Just say no. Say, I'm not doing it.
Yeah. It's crazy. So on that note, when we're stressed out and we are just running around too much, working way more than we should and not
Yes.
having enough fun time, we do a lot of fast food shopping.
Yeah.
And so we asked everyone a few days ago what their favorites were. Because I absolutely love the Burger King by us. They are the nicest, most professional people ever. And I know that sounds very silly, but instead of therapy, I go to the Burger King by us.
You literally always talk about the Burger King when you go there. You're like, it was great. And everything was in the bag. I don't even have to check it.
The one time that they
Yeah.
screwed up, Julie and I got the Impossible Burger. I get home, which we don't live very far. I mean, it's annoying, right? But we don't live very far. They only accidentally put one Impossible Burger in
Oh.
there. So instead of calling, I just drove back. I said, "Go ahead and eat. I'll eat when I get home." I walked into that place, and the guy looks up, and I heard him look back to the other people. "She's back.
She's here.
And
She came back for her burger.
And he was like, "I am so sorry." And then he put like Hershey's pies in the bag
Oh,
and
yeah.
like extra set of fries
Yeah.
or set of whatever you call it. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm impressed by them.
So my question, okay,
Yeah.
and this is going to freak you out now, but I just thought about it.
Yeah.
So, like Burger King is flame grilled.
Yeah.
And they feed it through that
Yeah.
flame griller.
I'm sure ours goes right on top of that. That's why
Right?
it's so good.
Because
Yeah.
it's got meat juice on it.
I'm sure of
It's
it.
got heartbeat juice on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I'm sure of it.
I'm sure.
I highly doubt
You're like,
someone working
little
for
couple fat
$9
drippings.
an hour is going to
Yeah.
clean it and go,
Yeah.
"Oh, it's in the
No.
pot." Although it does take a little bit longer for the Impossible
Does it?
Burgers, but maybe it's because they keep them frozen.
I was going to say, they probably don't make those ahead at all.
If you look up Burger King, they are actually one of the more healthier options.
Are they?
They are. Like when they did the red bun for the Spider-Man, it was
Oh.
beet juice. And like, because someone goes, "Oh, I didn't think you were into putting, red dye in." And they said, "Actually, we don't." They're actually one of the healthier.
Really?
They do kind of look into that kind of stuff.
Huh.
Like, yeah, if you look up the Spider-Man bun, it's like it's beet juice. It's something. They don't put red dyes
The
or
red dye
anything.
40
So
in it.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
Huh.
I have a lot of reasons to be a fan.
Okay, so do you consider fast food like Applebee's and Chili's?
Yes.
Me too.
Yes,
right?
I do. It's all the same to me.
Because you said to me the other day, like, "Hey, we're going to talk about our favorite fast food." And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, wait. Because I have like 3 categories of fast food, right?
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm burping.
No, you're good.
So you have like McDonald's, Burger King, Arby's, Wendy's, right?
Yeah.
Then you have like your little like middle tier, which is like Portillo's, Raising Cane's. We got that new one out here by us. It's that, what the hell is it called? It's the Gomez and something.
And Nunez? Gomez and Nunez or something like that?
Something and Gomez.
Oh,
Anyways,
okay. Yeah.
it's like, and then Chipotle. Like, those are like middle tier. And then you got your top tier, which is like Applebee's, Chili's.
Yes.
To-go
Gomez
Chinese.
and Guzman?
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
I think that's how you pronounce it.
Guzman.
Nunez.
It rhymed. Nunez, Guzman, same.
I've seen the sign because that's where my orthodontist is. I pass it all the time. And every time I pass it, I'm like, oh, we have to stop there.
And then, so like I said, it's like 1, 2, 3 tiers, right? And then where does Crumble Cookie fit in there?
Oh, right.
Middle tier?
Yeah.
Because it's technically like fast food, right?
Yeah.
But do you put that into the same category? So when you were like, yeah, what's your favorite fast food? I'm like, I have to think about that.
Or what's the donuts?
Oh.
The pink, they're in a lot of stores that we
Stan's
go to.
donuts?
Yeah. Would that be
Stan's
like with
donuts?
the crumbled?
Right. Or what's the one they make them in front of you? Krispy Kreme.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's still considered like fast food.
It is.
I'm doing air quotes, fast food. But what tier do you put it in?
Right.
The bottom, the middle, or the top?
Yeah.
So
I
picked
or
one.
buckets maybe across the way.
I picked one for each.
I love that. Go ahead.
Yeah. So my bottom tier favorite fast food, Arby's.
Okay.
Love Arby's.
Okay.
Beef and cheddar, jalapeno poppers with the Bronco berry sauce.
Freaking delicious.
They always make their mozzarella sticks fresh, so they get good cheese pull on them. So then my second tier, it's a tie. It's a 3-way tie.
I love this. I love this.
Between Raising Cane's, Portillo's, and Chipotle.
Okay. I've never been to Raising Cane's.
It's just chicken fingers.
Okay.
It's chicken fingers. There's another place that's called Fry the Coop. It's similar, but I was telling Mom about Fry the Coop because they fry their chicken tenders and French fries in beef tallow instead of like soybean oil or vegetable oil. So
and then do they turn that beef into like French onion soup?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's literally just like rendered beef fat instead of vegetable oil.
Okay, that's why I've never been there.
Yeah. And then top tier, probably my favorite, which really you could put Portillo's in top tier, number 3. But then I would say like Chili's.
Oh,
It's probably like my favorite like fast food sit down restaurant.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Now I gotta
Now
think.
you're thinking.
Now I gotta think. My top tier, like how you described it. Oh my gosh, it probably would be Chili's.
Yeah.
Yeah. My middle tier would probably be like the Starbucks, Dunkin'. Does that count? Does that count?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would put Dunkin' at the bottom. I would put Starbucks at the middle.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
And then or Nordic Brew.
Okay.
By us, I visit that place.
Shout
they're
out
like,
to Nordic Brew.
They're like top tier.
That's your replacement for Chili's.
It is. And then my bottom would be, then it would be considered Burger King then, right? Because that's how your tiers work.
Yeah.
But really, they're like my top.
Yeah.
I go to
your
Nordic
top
Brew. I'll go to Starbucks. I go to BK, and then I'm happy for the whole day. I'm good.
You go to Nordic Brew and Starbucks because Nordic Brew
No,
you can get a juice.
I feel like I'm cheating on Nordic Brew if I go to
Starbucks at the Starbies.
And now I feel like I know everyone that works there, the baristas and
Yeah.
the owner, so I feel like I don't want to go
really
to
gotta
Starbucks
go.
anymore.
Yeah. I know. I still haven't stopped in there yet.
Oh, it's good. They're
Well,
such
you know,
great people.
you were nice enough to give me a gift card for taking you to go get
your
little procedure.
I did, but it was to Starbucks.
It was to Starbucks,
Yeah,
and
so
I was
you
like, shit, I gotta spend it.
I'm not clever enough to think about that kind of
There's
stuff.
some cups that I want from Starbucks. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you see my snap? Is that why?
what? Did
Oh,
you get a cup?
No, they marked them all down.
Oh, I did see that.
Yes. Okay, I wasn't
Those
sure
were
if that's
like
why you
the-
were.
I'm doing air quotes again, like the disposable ones, but they're not really.
Yeah, but they were all clearanced, all of them.
Yeah.
I Snapchat everyone. I said, if you're a cup collector,
I really
or
want
user.
the bright green with the bubbles and the purple top.
oh, I'll be in
That's the one
stores
I'm gonna
tomorrow.
get.
I'll take a look. Do
I'm
you know where to?
Yes, I know where to get it,
Oh.
and I have a gift card.
Oh, perfect. Gotcha. I am now putting 2 and 2 together. I'm sorry. It's been a long week. I gotcha. I'm buying you the cup. I got
Thank
it.
God
I got
tomorrow
it.
is Friday.
I woke up this morning. Did you see my snap with the mustache? I'm like Thursday coming in like it's Friday. All like
God, I wish
in
it
a
was Friday
disguise.
already.
Today was a nutty day. So a coworker and I were talking on Monday. We're like, wow, I think it's just going to be business as usual. You know, it'll be nice and mellow. And I had like nothing on my Thursday calendar, which is unusual, but it's because a lot of them were at a tasting. And so I really didn't have anything. We should have never even said that.
No,
we got issues
yourself.
everywhere. Yeah. But today went really fast. So that was good.
That's good.
Today
Went
wild.
really fast for me too.
Good.
So we recently at my job went from salary to clock in and out.
Oh,
right?
Yes.
So, and we used to be salary 10 hours a day, and that included our drive. Well, now they pay us for an hour drive time. So a half hour there, a half hour back. So, and they cut us down to 8 hours a day. So really, I'm only 7 hours a day. Plus I got to take my lunch. So really it's only like 6.5.
Oh my gosh.
And like to try to get the shit done that we need to get done.
Yeah.
Without getting overtime. Because I don't want to get yelled at for getting overtime.
Right.
And every Friday now, because it's overtime after 40, not after 8. So every Friday I'm like, oh, well, I guess I'm working a short day, you know,
and
which is awesome. But also I'm not giving the people what they need.
Yeah.
I'm feeling the pressure.
Yes. I mean, you guys are so busy. I don't know what the stores would do without your team, without your company, really.
I mean,
they would have to stock their own shit.
Yeah, they'd survive, but it would be very bad circumstances.
Yeah, I mean, you do like
surviving.
special resets and, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Wild.
Crazy.
So let's go to Facebook because we asked everyone what their favorite fast food restaurant was.
I'm excited to hear this.
So a couple of them I just forgot about. I think I was at most of them except for maybe someone did mention Cane's.
I'm going to tell you my favorite thing at every single one of these.
Okay, perfect. So Shannon says Taco Bell and Steak and Shake.
I don't like either of those. But if I had to go to Taco Bell, I get soft shell taco supreme. Steak and Shake, you got to get the what the hell is it? It's the Frisco melt.
Oh.
Yeah.
So at Taco Bell, I get a bean burrito.
Yeah.
Because that's just who I am.
Yeah.
And then at Steak and Shake, I get the kids grilled cheese.
Oh.
And fries. And
you
a
gotta
small,
get a shake.
like vanilla shake.
You got to have a shake.
You have to
you're
have
at
a shake.
It's steak and shake.
Yeah.
You have to have a shake. We used to call it shit and shake.
That's probably what happens to me the next day.
Yeah.
Knowing my stomach. Drew, he's been on 3 times.
Yay,
we need to have
Drew,
him back.
we need you back.
I have not talked to him in forever. We keep missing each other, and then we just kind of text very, very randomly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to come back on. He said Culver's and Panda Express.
I love Culver's. That's
Yes.
a second tier. That's a second tier for sure.
Yes.
You got to get the cheese curds when you're at Culver's.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, they're so good.
So from there, my favorite is the caramel cashew sundae.
Ooh, I've
Yeah.
never.
I don't even get
I
food
don't
there.
do too much, but I will every once in a while. I will get a strawberry banana chocolate milkshake.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm like, can you even do that? And they're like, of course we can. Our pleasure. You know?
Upcharge.
I love how they do that. Yeah. And then you're waiting in line for 45 minutes and you're like, it's still going to be worth it.
Can we talk about how people do not follow the rules when they're waiting for their food at only at Culver's?
Yeah. They do fine at Portillo's.
They say move all the way up and around the building and park there.
Nope. They just go right to the end of the
They just
sidewalk.
go right to the end, and it pisses me off every time. I got to make a TikTok about it because it's like I want to get out of my car and be like, come on, move forward and move around.
Panda Express, I put that on level 1. Like, it's okay for like when you're just like, I'm starving and I want Chinese and I don't want to wait 15 minutes.
Okay.
And I just get orange chicken there with lo mein.
So Panda Express used to have Beyond Chicken.
Oh.
And I would go at least once a week.
Yeah.
I think Julia did too. And they pulled it because we didn't go there enough, I guess.
You know.
So I haven't been there since. Kind of a bummer.
What the hell?
I know. I know Drew goes there often. I feel like he goes there often like on Sundays, maybe for lunch or something.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I've heard him say that. I could be wrong. Sorry, Drew, if I'm wrong. Val, she's the one that said Cane's.
I love Raising Cane's.
Yes.
Chicken fingers.
I said, I've never been. Now it's on the list. And she said, just get a kid's meal to try. Best chicken and fries with their sauce. And I just gave her a thumbs up because I would never.
No. There's really nothing there for you to eat besides French fries. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And their sauce is good. It's like if I had to describe it, which I know it's not, but this is how I describe it. It's almost like a Southwest Ranch.
Okay.
I would say something similar to that.
So this was already mentioned, but I have to repeat this because Jenna says, if Taco Bell is wrong, I don't want to be right.
It's fine, Jenna. It's fine.
And Gail also said Culver's.
Yum.
And I even said I get a caramel cashew sundae from there often. And
I have to
Amber
try
said
that.
she agrees with Culver's for sure. So.
Yeah.
Katie says, Katie's Truly Italy.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I know. I
So-
was like Cheesecake Katie.
Right, I know
Like,
we've had a
whole
few
list.
of Katie's.
Both of my neighbors, their names are Katie.
Yes.
So you got to be specific.
And now we know another Katie.
Yeah.
So Truly Italy, go to Italy with her, please. She said, when I ate fast food.
Oh.
I know
Yeah, she's a yogi.
She's fancy. She loved Wendy's.
Okay.
Fries and the famous Frosty was amazing.
No, see, people be dipping their fries in their Frosty. Maybe I need to smoke some weed to do that. I don't know. I'm a salty sweet girl.
Are you
I
saying
love
Katie's
salty
a
sweet.
yogi smoky?
Maybe. I'm not saying everybody that does it has to be high, but I think it would help.
I told her to stop being so healthy, but I do
Yeah.
like the Frosties. Just not. I don't
Wendy's
like fries
is
dipped in it.
Wendy's like that's the top of the bottom of my list. That's,
Okay.
That's top tier
I
bottom.
like that you thought
barrel.
about this.
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah, of course.
Caitlin White says Wendy's chicken nuggets with their honey mustard is the best.
Yeah.
You cannot go wrong with honey mustard.
They're honey. You know what?
So good.
Do you remember? I don't know if McDonald's still has it. You guys can tell me if they do around here. Remember, we live in the Midwest, so they might have it in some places and not in other. But they had like spicy hot honey mustard.
Oh,
back in the day.
It was orange.
It
That
was
top was
so
orange, right?
good.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
It was good. I do remember that.
McDonald's does have good honey mustard. I
So
will give them
good.
that.
Shannon Farner, she's a friend of mine. She said Arby's and Chipotle.
Yep. Those
So
are
she's
two of my
right there.
favorites. You got my
Yep.
level 1 and my level 2. Yep.
So
I love
good.
Chipotle. So, I love getting the salads at Chipotle, which is,
Oh,
if you get a burrito bowl, it's basically a burrito bowl upside down, but
Yeah.
you get the honey Chipotle vinaigrette with the salad.
mm.
I found a copycat recipe for honey Chipotle vinaigrette. I was so excited, and I made this awesome pasta salad, and it didn't taste anything like it.
Oh.
I was so upset.
Ugh.
It was good. Don't get me wrong. It was good, but it was not Chipotle's dressing. I'm
Mm.
sorry.
Last on the socials is Melissa S. We titled the
Our last
podcast,
episode.
after her. She's at Taco Bell because nothing like a grilled supreme chicken burrito at midnight to get
All
you through a
right.
Clopen.
Oh, yep.
That's what she said.
But then you're like pooping your pants on the way to work the next morning.
Worth
Although
it.
maybe it passes through you fast enough that you don't have to worry about that.
So QSR Magazine has the top 50,
Okay.
along with their sales in millions.
Oh, wow.
Of like supposedly the this is the ranking top 50 fast chains. This is not like based on opinion. This
Okay,
is just
I'm going to
money.
guess the first 3.
Mhm.
McDonald's.
Yep.
And then I'm going to say Jack in the Box. No,
Mm.
not Jack in the Box. What's the one that they do at Animal Style? In and Out.
Oh.
In and Out.
Okay, we'll see if it's on the list.
And Burger King.
Okay, we'll see if it's on the list.
Okay.
So the top 3 are McDonald's, Starbucks, and Subway.
Oh, I didn't think about Starbucks.
Yeah.
I didn't put that in there.
The drinks, right? I know,
Yeah.
it's weird.
Oh, and then Subway. Okay, we didn't even talk about Subway. Subway would be in my bottom tier. That's
Okay.
I mean, I like it.
We like a good
Yeah.
We like a good Subway.
I like it, but I don't like paying $10 for a
sandwich that you could make. Yeah.
And honestly, if you get sub sauce, it's called sub sauce. You can usually
Yes.
find it by your deli.
Yep.
And it's like an oil mix with
Like a
probably
small
vinegar.
little cap on top.
Yeah, and it's got spices in it, and you buy that and you put it on your sandwiches at home. Game changer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Jimmy John's as well.
Jimmy John's is
Number 6.
okay.
I get the number 6. It's veggie with provolone.
There's okay. You know what? I think one time, so I went out on the boat with some friends, and I had to work later that day, and I had a few drinks, and then I grabbed a Jimmy John's sandwich before I went to work, and I was like hungover almost because I had quit drinking, and then the Jimmy John's sandwich didn't sit well, so I haven't liked it since.
Oh
then.
yeah.
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 That would definitely do it for me too.
Yeah.
So there's 50 here, so I'm going to go real fast.
Okay.
We're going from 1 to 50.
Okay.
McDonald's is top, and
Okay.
it blows everyone out.
Yeah,
like
I'm
triple,
sure.
right?
Yeah.
So this is actually from 2018, though. So some of this may have changed, right? So we're gonna go 1 to 10. Starbucks. No, we're gonna go 1 to 10. McDonald's, Starbucks, Subway, Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A, Wendy's, Burger King, Dunkin', Domino's, Panera Bread. That's the top 10.
Panera is in the top 10?
Yep. Probably because they're freaking
you know what?
expensive.
You guys are disgusting. Okay.
Well, no, this is based on sales.
I understand that. Stop buying that hospital food. It's terrible. Like, I am not paying $15 for a sandwich and a bowl of soup. I won't do it.
Yeah.
I will buy a can of soup, and I hate canned soup. I will pay $40 to make homemade soup and eat it for a week rather than go to Panera. I can't believe they made the top 10.
In 2018. We don't know. Okay, 11 through 20. You ready?
Yep.
Pizza Hut, Chipotle, Sonic Drive-In,
Ooh.
KFC, Arby's, Little Caesars, Dairy Queen, Jack in the Box, Panda Express, Popeyes.
Oh, Popeyes.
Mhm,
Popeyes is definitely second tier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is it? Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never been there.
Yeah.
Then your Jack in the Box that you mentioned was on there too.
I've
So-
never been to Jack in the Box. I just remember when I was a kid, there was a huge like salmonella outbreak at Jack in the Box. And I was like worried about it as a kid, but they're on like the West Coast. Like I don't even live anywhere. I've never even seen it. But I was like, we can never go there. My mom's like, okay, we won't go there. That's anxiety when you're a kid.
I went to Dairy Queen once about 2 years ago, maybe. No, I bet it was before COVID.
For food?
For like a what do they call it? Like
blizzard.
Something like
Yeah.
that. And I went to go eat it, and it was bad. Like it was the milk
Ew.
was bad, or their mixture was
Stop.
bad. So we went back in to let them know, and I can still taste it,
Ew.
and that was it. That was
See,
done.
I would never like eat food at Dairy Queen, although like in Wisconsin, they're big up there. Like Dairy Queen is like a thing up in Wisconsin. Like you go and it's a Saturday night, you go meet up at the Dairy Queen and you have a burger
Don't
and
they
a
have
blizzard.
isn't it called like a chili something burger, or it's something?
A chill burger.
Oh, is that what it's called?
I think so.
Is there like chili sauce on it or
I
something?
have no idea. I
Oh, you've
don't
never,
eat there. I'll have a blizzard from there.
All right.
I really like a swirl cone dipped in chocolate.
Oh, so good.
That's
but
the
doesn't
best.
it melt fast though?
No.
It doesn't?
No. So good.
My favorite thing is a drumstick, so that's got to be similar, right? The drumsticks
Yeah.
are dipped with the
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Next 10, you ready?
Yep.
Papa John's, Whataburger, Jimmy John's, Hardee's, Zaxby's, Five Guys, Culver's, Carl's Jr., Bojangles, Wingstop.
Bojangles is good.
Is it?
I've had that at the airport on layovers in like South Carolina. That's pretty good. It's like a Popeyes. And then Carl's Jr. I've never had. I've seen them a lot.
I feel like there's a lot of breakfast there.
It's like Hardee's and Carl's Jr. is the same thing.
Yes.
And what was the
Zaxby's
other
is
one?
in Florida.
Zaxby's. I've
We've
never
seen-
had Zaxby's.
that's chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. You ready for the next set?
Yeah.
Raising Cane's, Jersey Mike's,
Yum.
Steak and Shake, In-N-Out Burger, El Pollo Loco, Qdoba, Checkers or Rallies, Del Taco, Firehouse Subs, Papa Murphy's. I had a hard time saying that because they're not around here. Any of
Yeah.
those places.
No.
A lot of them.
We have Firehouse Subs around here, but not very many of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
And then what one was I excited about? Let me look at that.
Yeah. Right here.
Oh, Jersey Mike's. I love Jersey Mike's.
And that's sandwiches?
It's sandwiches, and they do like, my favorite is the Mike's whatever, and it's like a Philly cheesesteak.
Oh.
It's so good. So it's hot. You can get them hot. They have really good cold sandwiches too. But then again, am I paying $15 for a damn sandwich I can make at home?
Yes, you are. But you know what? If
With
you're in the car or if
Too much shredded
if you're
lettuce.
not headed home.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, the last
Last
set.
10?
Ready?
Okay.
Tim Hortons. I thought that was just coffee, right?
Me too. I thought it was a gas station. Actually.
It is, right? Is it?
I think it's in Canada, isn't it?
I think so. I see people walking around with the Tim Hortons coffee cups.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
don't
that's
know.
all it was, but
I've never seen them.
But it's a sandwich that
I've
you
never
get.
been there.
$760 million they made on their
Holy
sandwich
smokes.
there. Church's Chicken, Moe's, McAllister's Deli,
McAllister's, yep.
Jason's Deli, Marco's Pizza, Baskin Robbins, Auntie Anne's, Boston Market, White Castle.
I thought Boston Market closed a long time ago, and my mom,
hi, Mom.
she was like, wow, I got Boston Market, and it was awful. And I was like, I didn't even know they were open anymore. Like, that was like a true, like, I'm fancy, but I don't feel like cooking. I'm going to go to Boston Market, get a couple chickens and all their sides, and go home and put it in my own dishes and make my family think I cooked it. That's what Boston Market reminded me of.
Wow. They were probably very busy around Thanksgiving then.
Yeah, probably. I just remember seeing their
sides.
commercials as a kid and being like, yeah, you have to have a lot of money to shop there.
They used to have one in Gurnee.
Yeah.
And we would stop there on our way home from Great America.
Would you?
Mm-hmm.
To get dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was back then. It was
$50
later.
Meredith was the fancy
I was like,
one.
no one eat it. We're going home and putting it in the china, the nice china.
We'll get the chinette out. It's a strong paper plates.
Yeah. Oh man. So how many more days until you are in Florida?
I think 21 today.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So I have crazy couple weeks coming up. I go to the cabin. I go up and see Tyler and Kendra. I go to Florida, and then I go to the cabin.
That's amazing.
I know. I can't
and
wait.
And then September is filled for us with weddings.
Yeah. Well, for
3.
you,
yeah,
I
September
have
and October.
one. Brianna.
So exciting.
I cannot wait for her wedding. And she had her bachelorette party the other
Yeah,
night.
I
Did you see
saw.
the pictures? I was
So
like, oh
cute.
my God, you guys had so much fun. And I told her, I said, I can't wait for the wedding. I'm like, I can't wait for you to see my dress because it has pockets.
Because it's all about you. On Brianna's wedding day. You know, I love, I'm going to say that I love her invitation because my nephew also did the same thing.
Yeah.
It was like, make this a date night. Don't bring your kids.
Right.
Please don't wear white.
Yeah.
But I did send something to Brianna. It was like a bride that, it was a TikTok, of course.
Yeah.
And the woman decided not to be in the bridal party because one of the bridesmaids found out that she had cancer and was going to go through chemo and lose her hair. And the bride was like, so you got to wear a wig because I need, and the bride was like a bridezilla times a million.
God.
And so I sent it to Bri and she was like, oh my God.
I couldn't imagine. Like, we both have gotten married. You know, we had weddings, and it's like, yes, it is a day about you and your husband and your family and whatever, but I could not imagine being like that. Like,
No.
we were so cool and nonchalant about our wedding, you know, like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, you want to wear that? Cool. Yeah, wear that. You know, like, I couldn't imagine being like that. I saw a story the other day that this woman and her fiance are planning their wedding, and she brought her mother-in-law dress shopping along with her own mother. And they tried on some dresses, whatever, and she thought she, you know, had maybe found one. Well, then her mom picks out her, you know, mother of the groom dress, and it was white.
Oh.
And, you know, her and her mom were like, hey, you know, maybe you shouldn't wear white to the wedding, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, I love this dress. It's my day too. It's a big day for me. I'm losing my son to you, right? Just trying to make it all about her.
Yeah.
So this is what the girl did. She had the whole wedding party wear white, and she wore pink.
Oh, perfect.
And then the mother-in-law was like, she took away my special day.
Wow.
Sounds like something I would do.
Wow. Nothing like, you know, like working with it, though. That's good for her. Good
and
for
she
her.
said, like, the pictures were amazing because she was in pink and, like, everybody else was in white. You know?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Stop that. Don't do that. Don't wear white to weddings.
Don't be a bridezilla. I mean, there is certain times when you have to be a bridezilla. Like when we had my bridal shower and we rented a party room just to find out that the party room hadn't been opened for years at this place. And they were still renting it out. And I had to have it in the bar. And then I was like, do you want me to go bridezilla? And my sister and my best friend, Erica, they were like, no, it's fine. Like, don't do that. And I was like, I will. I haven't had a chance to.
Yeah. Tell me now. Huh.
Yeah.
Can you think of any other fast food restaurant that we go to? You know, the only thing I was also thinking about is the like soup bars, salad bars inside grocery
Inside the
stores.
stores.
Yeah. Can you think of anything else that we didn't mention?
What about Casey's gas station pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Breakfast pizza.
We just did that a couple days ago.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's so good.
It is so good.
Yeah.
Like we got pizza on Sunday night, I think it was. And I just kept looking at Steve and Joy. I'm like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
This truly might be my favorite pizza.
It's really good pizza. Yeah.
One time Steve went in there and he was like, wow, I didn't even know you guys sold pizza. He goes, oh no, we're actually a pizza shop that sells gas. That's what the guy said. Isn't
they
that great?
probably do sell just as much pizza as they do gas.
They started off as pizza and they thought, well, we'll just do some gas
That
too, and
is
then we'll
so
make
funny.
ourselves a convenience shop. Their pizza is amazing if you have not tried it. Yeah, that's a great call.
I think Casey's is a Midwest thing.
Maybe.
I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong.
And then how about Buc-ee's?
Yeah. Buc-ee's is a Southern thing. I mean, you could decorate your house at Buc-ee's. You can have some popcorn, some pulled pork, brisket.
You can buy a
boiled peanuts,
a swimsuit with a beaver on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anything with a beaver on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incredible. Their grilled cheese, amazing. Did I have like 4 of them? How many times did we go to Buc-ee's the last time we were in Florida?
I think we at least 3.
At least 3.
4.
So that's how many
Probably
grilled cheeses
4.
I had, just so everyone knows.
That's how many chocolate cake parfaits I had.
I gained weight on that trip.
Definitely. Yes. Yes.
Well, everybody, thanks always for your support and your comments on our socials and
we love you.
Listening. And yes, amazing. And if you haven't yet, go over to Anxiety Makes Me Poop. We have a fantastic guest this week. Her name is Wendy Roble, and she talked about her book. And it has been getting a lot of listens today. It went out today. So today's Thursday. You guys are listening a day after, but unbelievable. I just sent her a message. I'm like, okay, hope you're seeing a lot of people buy your book because there's a lot of people listening. And if you also haven't gone onto our Facebook page, that is hilarious. There are 9,200 people on the Anxiety Makes Me Poop.
Yeah.
It's more than Clopen.
Yeah.
Go have fun on both pages.
Yes.
And thanks for the support.
Share our shit.
Share our shit.
Bye.
Bye. Talk to you next week. This podcast is brought to you by NameTag Productions, LLC. Entire podcast, unless otherwise stated, written by the hosts. The Clopen Effect, a retail podcast. If we have to be all in this together, we might as well make it fun.